But here's something that is factual. This is an absolute fact. The idea for New Japan World, I pitched to President Sugabayashi
Word?
long before it became a reality. I had a meeting with Sugabayashi. He was the president back then. Jado Gato, Red Shoes, and Tiger Hattori. And I was telling them, you guys are missing out on a lot of fucking money. You have a huge English speaking audience in the United States, in England, in Australia. You're not marketing to them. I said, you guys need a website that has an English translation. You're not thinking about your audience outside of Japan. I said, you need to make your product accessible to English speaking fans outside the country. I said, what you can do is set up like a YouTube page, but in English, aimed at American fans. I said, pick 3 matches a week that you want to highlight, put it on the YouTube channel. I'll help you get 2 Americans to do the voiceover in English for that match, and start feeding your English audience. Give the American audience or the English speaking audience access to the merch.
Yeah.
I would have gone crazy to buy a fucking Chono shirt at one point, and you guys are not allowing that. And just to make a point, at the time, there was no Instagram yet, but it was Twitter, and I was very active on Twitter, and I said, if you want New Japan to start promoting products in English, or making matches available in English, or make their merch available, hit up at Sugabayashi-san, whatever.
Oh,
I
okay.
tagged him. When we're in the meeting, I said, yeah, did you see how many people? And he had he didn't have a very good sense of humor, but with a stoic face, he was like
Yeah.
almost mad,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's money. All of those people are money. So yes, true story. I invented New Japan World. I pitched that idea to them before it existed.
That's wild.
And I don't know how long it took from the time we talked about it till it actually came to fruition, but I'm the one that suggested that they do that. And when I went to New Japan, because back then, most guys got fired and went to Japan. Not too many guys quit
Right on.
to go to Japan. And we were at the New Japan office doing a press conference. And, I had put on my Twitter and everything, where it was going to be, what time. And I was on. And Abe, he was a guy that worked in the office, real nice guy. Abe came and showed me the numbers for that particular one, were the highest numbers they'd ever had, because you had all these people from the US who were MVP fans that didn't know about this, that were tuning in to see for the first time, or had a curiosity about it. So he was like, oh, numbers, like, I'm telling you guys, you're leaving a lot of money on the table. And, since then they've expanded, now they have New Japan USA, but yeah, that's my New Japan shit.
Right on. To the man who taught us all about the Nakamura knees. I know we had some plans to do some Tokyo Dome business, so I have not gotten a chance to go to Japan yet. But can you tell me what a night out in Japan? What's that like?
Depends on what kind of person you are.
Debauchery, my friend.
There was a time when I was a younger man.
Yesterday?
I'm young at heart, my friend, young at heart. In moments like this, I'm always reminded of the words of the great young Jeezy.
The poet and scholar.
I remember nights. I can't remember nights. I damn near went crazy, had to get it right. Man, there are nights that I woke up in my hotel room, not remembering how I got that. And I wake up right at the first thing. Where's my wallet? Where's my watch?
Yeah.
Check for the watch. Check for the wallet. Okay, I'm good. All right, I made it back with obviously no shenanigans. But this is crazy, man. But when I went over to New Japan, I was single. I was doing very well financially from leaving WWE. I had a good deal with New Japan. All I wanted to do was go out, like, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but like I didn't. By the time I got to New Japan, I was already a made man. So my desire to work hard wasn't as the fire wasn't burning as strongly as it did before. So I would go out there and I would work. I put my work in. I didn't take no shortcuts. I never, I didn't do nights off. But rather than thinking about how big I want this match to be, I'm thinking about where I'm going afterwards. Like, where's the bar, local broads and local brew. What you drinking? What you fucking? I want to know. And especially when we would have a sponsor afterwards to take us out. Now in Japan, they have what they call sponsors, and these are usually people of means, sometimes wealthy people that have a particular wrestler that they're fond of, and whenever that wrestler's in town, they'll contact beforehand